I feel like I'm in a Bosnian car wash at the moment, but it's not Bosnian, it's Chinese because you've got Roger Chan cleaning the car. Roger Chan car wash. Yeah. It's the cheapest car wash as well because I've got shit for it. It's probably a good thing that you can't see what Roger's doing on camera, just because it might offend kids. Or it might offend anyone, to be honest. Hello guys and welcome. As you can see behind me, I have the current gen Suzuki Swift Sport. This video is going to tell you a little bit about the car, why it's so good, and in an opinion, why you should buy it. So the Suzuki Swift Sport, a car that's been around for a long time now and hasn't really graced the presence of the younger market of people that are attracted to these sort of cars. People kind of see it as it's Suzuki, it's not going to be very good. And they're completely wrong. I feel that this is probably better than anything else on the market, including the Renault Twingo or the Ford Fiesta. Mainly because obviously there's differences between why this is better than other cars, but mainly because of the price and what you're actually getting for the car. Like, I mean, this is the last, probably one of the last naturally aspirated Superminis on market now, and unfortunately that's going to become an end as well for this car, because obviously they're doing that turbocharged unit 1.4 which they use in their current range at the moment, which is going to be cool because obviously the new Swift, obviously rumours at the moment, we won't know till whatever motor show is coming up next, is that the new Swift's going to be 870 kilos, and that's crazy. That is unreal, considering this is 1,000 kilos, so they've shaved off 200 kilos and basically keeping the car pretty much the same as how it looks now. Obviously there's going to be differences in obviously the exterior, but overall it's going to be the same car. So again, I think Suzuki will just improve on this car like they did with the last one, because the last one was kind of ropey, like you didn't have the 6-speed gearbox which you have in this now, and it is an absolute treat. So what's the Suzuki like to drive? It's sublime, really, it really is. You wouldn't think you're in a sport little hot hatch, honestly. The ride is brilliant, and even though Suzuki say that they've lowered the suspension and firmed it up more, you just really cannot tell. Compared to the Twingo, obviously you see from my last video, the camera's bouncing up and down. Obviously I've got a new camera, so it's obviously helping me, but in result, I haven't got a broken back, which is great. And you just think that this car is 13,000 quid, and pretty much I've got everything I could want from a car. I've got climate control, cruise control, xenon headlights, I've got a sat-nav touchscreen, to be honest, and that's all standard as well, which is crazy. So what you're paying for is the only optional extra I think it is the colour, and even the colour on this, the Boost Blue, which I'm in at the moment, is a lovely colour, it really is. I think the best thing about this car is the engine. If you type in Suzuki Swift Sport on the internet, you're hosted with loads of positive feedback from all motor journalists, including my favourite Tiff Nadell, which he still holds this as his best hot hatch to drive. Obviously for many reasons, including price, but just for the fun. There was rumours about Suzuki engineers were saying that in the early stages they were going to turbocharge this, and I'm so glad they didn't, because they came back with the argument that they focus more on the handling other than the performance. Its ride, it has German ride quality, it's brilliant. Like Suzuki say, they've stiffened this up compared to the older car, and it just, you wouldn't know, you'd think, hold on a minute, am I in a Golf? You really feel it, like, honestly, it's, for the money you're paying for, honestly, I couldn't think of any Supermini or hot hatch that has ride close to this. Really can't think of anything. The chassis in this thing is unbelievable. It really is, and you can feel that Suzuki have worked their magic on this chassis. They really have. And but the overall of this car is that Suzuki have taken their previous facelift and they've kind of improved on all the things that they didn't quite get the hand of on the car, and they've put it onto this, and it's really cool. I mean, obviously you used to have the 5-speed gearbox, which obviously for long distance journeys, like in the Twingo for example, I used to do long distance journeys in that, and it was just tiresome. You'd be at 4,500 revs on a motorway at 70 miles an hour, and it'd kind of grow tiring after like 10-15 miles. So obviously Suzuki putting a 6-speed in this kind of helps that for long distance journeys. I hope you've enjoyed this video today. It's kind of just, I wanted to do a quick video on the Suzuki Swift because I've always liked it. It's been one of the cars I've wanted to drive, and I've finally got the opportunity to drive it. Obviously I've always seen videos of Tiff and Adele driving it around on 5th gear and other car reviewers, and I've always wanted to actually have a go myself. Obviously not as flamboyant, because obviously we are on UK public roads and obviously don't want to cause any danger. But no, as again, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe as always. Take care, guys. Yo, Sid, how's it going? For racial reasons, I've chosen the lighter colour cow to represent Sid. So obviously he doesn't get the ump and obviously offend other people. So yeah. Sid licking his balls. Yeah. All clean, Sid. Yeah, I know, you got a busy schedule, mate, so you got to do it somehow.